Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with Channel Disturbance. This is a Lorraine 39L AM. It's the Tier 3 French SPG and it's located on the south spawn of Mines and it's under the command of Talon 1958. Now what can I tell you about the Lorraine? Well, it's actually based on a Lorraine tank which was actually an armour personnel carrier. It's called the Lorraine 37. And they were actually using these to carry and ferry about troops, but also they used them for carrying supplies for the other French tanks, the shells, the fuel and that sort of things. It's got a 105mm gun, and in actual fact the Lorraine was actually fitted with a 105mm gun by the Germans, because they captured a lot of these during the fall of France, and so they turned them into Arty. So it really should be on the German tech tree, but it's on the French one. And he fires around in there, gets a big hit, and claims the BT-7. That was a huge hit, 128 hit points. But it is a 105mm gun, and quite a good one at that. Round out on the M2. A direct hit, 168 hit points. It's a good strike. And the M2 medium's gone down. Scores are still fairly even. He can't shoot that T-46. And, oh my god, he almost turned over there. Nobody's going up the hill. Oh my gum, now the enemy Arty has worked out where we were. He may have seen us, or he may have somebody spotting us. Yes, and it's probably that Panzer 38T that's seen us and passed that information on, and the enemy sexton got a shot in. 57 hit points damage. So we're going to have to move from this position. It's a bit of an open one. Normally I wouldn't use that position because it's just too open, but Talon has actually used it quite effectively himself, and looks like we've just lost another tank, the M3 GFT. Okay, it's going over to the far side of the battlefield now, on the far east side, and I think it's going to try and get a shot on the enemy tank that's trying to come up the rise. Panzer 38T. And he's trying to find a position so he can aim. It's not working. That Panzer 38T that was spotting him has gone down. But there is an M3 Stuart out there as well. And he's just been killed, so he's out of the game. They've managed to deal with the Panzer 38T. And so Talon's going into a firing position in a bush nearby. And looks like he's actually getting a chance to shoot at the enemy. No, he was looking for that 38T, but he has been killed. Now he's going to fire at that FCM Pack 40. Again, that's a German tank destroyer. This is the Valentine AT. That's a British tank destroyer based on the Valentine tank. But there was an FCM Pack 40, and that's actually a German design on a French tank. A German tank destroyer. Again, it's on the wrong tech tree, but hey, that hasn't stopped Wargaming doing that before. After all, the Fifi is on the wrong tech tree as well. That should be on the German one. Okay, he's looking around to find out where the enemy tank destroyers are. I think he's going to have a go at this bush. That round landed, but there was no explosion. There's the medium 3. Can he get a shot into that? Well, it's going to be a difficult shot because he's shooting over the rock face. But he's having a go. Oh, he got him! One shot. Bang. Gone. Fantastic shot. Over the rock as well. Difficult shot. And there's the FCM. And he's on fire. He's gone. He was taken out by the AMX-38. Wow, so now there are two enemies up on that hill, and one of them is still a pack, so there must be two FCM packs in there. In fact, the one up on the hill has got 2 kills, so he's quite a dangerous one. Let's find at the bushes. Trying to work out where he might be. He has got enough ammunition to try the bushes one by one. And that was just a little short of the bush. There are still 2 Artys in the game as well. One's the Sexton 2 that hit him, and the other's a Vespa. There's the Valentine AT. And the enemy Pack 40 has just taken out our Pack 40. And unfortunately that Valentine is in cover of that rock at the moment, so we can't get a shot in. That's going to hit the rock face. You can see where the impact point was. Well, he's marked the target. He's telling his team, I'm looking at that position. Oh, that was a good shot. It actually landed behind the rock, but unfortunately there isn't a huge splash from this Arty, so it probably won't do any damage by way of splash. He's trying to work out. They're getting close to the cap now. Looks like T18 is, he's taking shots near that rock. Got 16 rounds of HE left, which is plenty. 4 enemies to fire at. 2 tank destroyers, 2 Arty. There's one. That's the FCM. Okay, now that's the dangerous one. It's got a very, very powerful gun. Round out. Oh, he gets a lovely hit. 134 hit points. But unfortunately, he gets the kill of the AMX-38. Can we get the shot in? We're waiting for the reload to complete. Oh. Round out. No. Now the Valentine's undercover. Oh, now they just took out our T18. There's the Vespa. Now dial in on this one very carefully. He's sitting in that corner behind the rock face. And he gets the kill. So that's his 3rd kill of the game. Now, can he get the FCM? He's already taken a huge chunk of health out of that FCM. And the FCM can't see him. Now he could go off to the northeast corner of the map, as he's done before in other battles, and shoot from there to try and get behind the rocks and take out the Valentine AT and the FCM. But I think what he's going to do instead is go up the centre. Or is he? No, he's not. He's going on to the South Island. Doesn't want to get too close, because if they can see him, they might be able to shoot him. But I think that's far enough away that it would be outside their view range. Oh no. Oh dear. We just lost the M2 medium. So now our scores are even. In fact, actually they got the advantage because they've got 2 tank destroyers and 1 Arty, and that Arty has managed to get 1 kill. Their FCM is now on a top gun if he can get another kill. So we're going to fire behind the rock face, see if we can take out that Valentine. Waiting for the aim to dial in, and round out. And it's a beautiful shot. It's exactly where I would expect the Valentine to be, but it didn't get a kill, so I think he's going to fire again. It's got 12 rounds. Round out. And again, a lovely shot. Straight as a die, exactly for the aim point. He's going to shoot the other side now. Oh, God, the Valentine's really close. Really close. And he's been spotted, I think. Yep, the Valentine spotted him. He's facing him. Oh, dear. Now, this is awkward. The thing is, there is an enemy Arty out there. And now the enemy Arty knows where he is. Now the question is, will the Valentine try and come in this direction? Now we've spotted the Sexton and the FCM Pack 40. Would you believe it, at this moment when we're facing off against the Valentine and we just lost... Oh, they just lost the Sexton too. Firing the round in on the FCM. Oh, and it hits the wreck of the medium 3. The T-70 is moving up to get the kill. There's the Valentine. He didn't take the shot. I don't think he can see. I don't think you can see Talon at the moment. And look, you can see that the T-70... Oh, the T-70 got the FCM. The damage that Talon did was enough to allow the T-70 to get the kill. It looks to me like the Valentine is trying to come up onto the island. So he's probably following Talon right now. Talon's desperately trying to get to the enemy cap. Water's going to slow him down a little. Just hope it's not too much and the Valentine comes up behind him and shoots him. Okay, now we've got 3 in the cap and the cap won't last long now. 18, 17, 16. Yeah, that Valentine is in a bit of a pickle because there's not a lot he can do. He has to come and try and reset the cap, but if he is going to reset it, he's going to get shot to pieces, and he's been wiped out. The M2 medium got him, so that's a win, and they completed the cap as well. Or did they? No, probably not, but it was at 100. And let's have a look at the end of battle results, and it's his second ace tanker for Talon 1958 in the Lorraine 39 LAM. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 8 in that battle, but he didn't pick up any other awards. But I think the ace tanker is welcome enough. He picked up a win 8 of 3566 in that battle. So, highest damage on his team, 761 hit points. But unfortunately, the FCM pack 36 pack 40 managed to get 825 hit points on his team, so he got the highest damage, but he didn't pick up the high caliber because he didn't have over 1,000 hit points, or 20% of the enemy team's hit points in total. But Talon did get the highest number of kills on his team alongside the FCM pack 40 and the M2 medium. They all got 3 kills. The FCM 36 pack 40 on the enemy team managed 5 kills, 1/3 of the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, it was Talon 1958 who was top of the table with 507 base experience points, followed by the FCM and the M2 medium. He fired 14 rounds in that battle, got 5 direct hits, 1 splash. Only a little splash, but it was enough. Did damage of 761 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He also damaged 5 of the enemy, 1/3 of the enemy team, and killed 3 of the enemy, 1/5 of the enemy team, and did damage assistance of 42 hit points. When he was in the cap, he got 20 capture points. On a premium count, he earned 15,903 credits, and after ammunition resupply and repair, he actually had 13,655 credits left over. He received 760 XP times 2 for the first victory, and he picked up 1,521 experience points altogether. So let's have a quick look and see, did he actually hit that Valentine? Well, it appears he didn't, but he was hit by the Sexton, but he didn't do any damage to it. But it does appear that he did get 134 off the FCM, and yes, of course, we saw the kill on the medium, and that wiped him out. We saw the damage done to the M2, and of course the BT7 was a direct hit, and he took him out altogether right at the start of the battle. So, a particularly good battle there for Talon 1958, and if you like this battle, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.